I apologize. It has been a long time since I've had the time to actually create another video. So I appreciate you guys who've been patient with me. Other people probably have not paid any attention to the fact that it's been a while. So anyway, so to pick up from where I've been leaving off, I kind of been doing a little bit of brainstorming to try to figure out exactly where I wanted to start with the next video. And something that's kind of been a personal issue in my relationship that I decided that I was going to share with you guys tonight, because I think it's really important, is dealing with insecurities. Because everybody's going to have something at one point or another they're really insecure about. The majority of the time, I think it's either, your appearance or some aspect of your relationship. And so that's kind of been an issue in my fiance's relationship, is dealing with different insecurities that we've had. And I noticed that it's not just me, that there are friends of mine who have discussed other things that they feel are, either make them insecure or makes their partner insecure. So I felt it was really important, and I feel like it's something that most people can find some sort of relevance to, and they can, relate to some aspect of this. So I decided that was going to be my topic for tonight. So the first thing I want to talk about is, some people are super, super confident, and if you are, that is absolutely fantastic. But majority of the time, there's going to be some aspect of somebody that they're not super confident about. Like I said, it could be, their sex drive, or their appearance, or their communication skills. There's going to be some aspect that they're not completely secure about in their life. So the first thing is you probably need to deal with your own insecurities. I mean, you're going to have a lot more difficulty helping somebody else if you're more insecure about yourself than they are about themselves. So the first thing I really think you should do is you need to make sure that you are secure in whatever aspect it is. You need to find a way to make yourself confident and not self-conscious about whatever. So if it's your sex life, do whatever you can and do some research. If you have a partner that you're with and that's something that's causing you a lot of anxiety or tension in your relationship, sit down with them and have a discussion about where you need to go, how to fix things. And a lot of it has to do with, you need to sort of do some work to get yourself more confident. You need to find people that are going to be very positive, and they're going to, give you tons of good feedback and make you feel better about yourself. And, I know that hearing it from other people isn't always going to cure whatever the issue is, but it helps a lot. If you feel like you're not pretty, but you have people who are constantly telling you, oh, you were beautiful, but not like commenting on your picture like, oh, I think you're really pretty, but like actually legitimately like, look, you were gorgeous, and telling you, you need to surround yourself with those types of people. And that's for any relationship. You don't want to be around people who are just going to be completely negative. Honest is different. Negative is bad. You definitely want honest people, but, if you are insecure for whatever reason, that's the crowd you want to be with, people that are going to be encouraging to you, who are going to be positive around you, and give you the good feedback that you need. So that's one thing that you really need to do, is figure out exactly what is making you insecure. And then, I don't know if there's a way that you can completely handle being insecure. I don't know if there's a way to solve it, or there's a magical cure, but I know that you can sort of learn to manage it. And something that I've really discovered is personal insecurities are a huge issue in relationships with other people, because you take your personal insecurities into account and you sort of accuse people, or you become suspicious of other people because you're insecure. So you need to figure out how to control yourself, where you're going, okay, this is just me panicking. It makes, nothing is going on. Obviously, be logical about the situation. Like, say you're in a relationship and you're insecure because you don't think you're pretty or whatever, and your boyfriend's hanging out with a chick friend. Now, if you can't trust your boyfriend, they probably should not be with a chick friend. You should probably be on top of that situation. But if you know that you can trust them, there's no reason for you to get upset. There's no reason for you to go, okay, well, he could be cheating on me. I'm not pretty enough. He could be cheating on me. I'm not good enough. And that's been something that's been an issue for, my fiance and I, is we have had this situation where, I do photography, and some of the shoots I do, and I don't do any nudity, so like, don't think I'm becoming a porn star, but some of the shoots I do are a little more revealing than he would like. And in any shoot, if I take a picture and I look pretty, guys are all like, oh my God, you're really pretty. And he gets offended by it, and he gets really insecure. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I can't help it that people think that my pictures are pretty, but they're pictures. you know? And there are a lot, and there, just because someone takes good pictures doesn't mean they're attractive in real life anyway. I have seen, and that just because they take bad pictures doesn't mean that they're unattractive in real life. It really just, it's sort of a heads or tails sort of thing, kind of a coin toss. You don't ever really know. And I think that that's something that, it's really bothered him, because I feel like he thinks that, because I take really pretty pictures, that I'm trying to advertise myself to different men, and that's just not the case. But we finally kind of got to the point of it and figured out it's because he has these insecurities, that he feels like he's not good enough, or that I'm going to leave for whatever reason. And it's normal. We've been together for 4.5 years. I have not gone anywhere. We have been to hell and back probably 500 times in our relationship. No joke, and it's still going to happen, and it's something, it's normal. It's our human nature to feel like we're not good enough, that we're competing with whoever. And that's something that you really have got to learn to control, because insecurities will hands down ruin a relationship. If you are not confident in yourself, you're not confident in your significant other. Like, I know that no matter what, I'm not going to cheat on my fiance. And I know no matter what, I don't care who he's hanging out with. He can hang out with whoever he wants to. Girl, guy, both, neither, whatever. And I know that nothing is going to happen because I can trust him. And that's the sort of security in your relationship that helps you. But if you have any sort of doubt in yourself or doubt in your significant other, it's going to cause issues. And that's something that you really need to address, because it's really important for both of you. In order to have a healthy relationship, you have to have that trust. And sometimes people really, they confuse insecurity and trust. People will have trust issues with somebody that they trust because they're insecure with themselves. And it's portrayed wrong. So I think that that causes a lot of tension in relationships. So one thing that I need everybody to remember is that you need to make sure that you deal with your own personal insecurities first. I mean, that is absolutely, above all, one of the biggest things you're going to have to do, because you cannot help somebody deal with their insecurities if you're not confident in yourself. And that doesn't mean eliminate insecurity altogether, because I think insecurity is natural. It's normal. People are going to be insecure for whatever reason. So don't try to you think if you're still insecure about something that you're broken, or you're not, accomplishing whatever. Just make sure that it's manageable, that you can deal with it, that you can separate, you can step back and go, okay, this is just me being insecure. I'm freaking out. I really need to look at this in a more rational, logical situation. And then after you get to that point, you need to sort of evaluate how to deal with your relationship. And a lot of the things that you need to do is make sure that your relationship is secure. You have that foundation of trust in your relationship. Things are good in your relationship. And don't forget to be around those positive people. You yourself, you and your partner, you guys need to be making sure you're around people that you can trust, people that are going to give you good feedback, that are not going to sit there and put you down all the time. And in any situation, nobody needs to be around that crowd. They need to be around someone who's going to be taking care of them, and people who love them and want the best for them. So that's my insight on insecurities. And like I said in any of my videos, I want you guys to subscribe, rate, comment, give me some feedback. Y'all are always welcome to send me personal messages, and I will respond. And if you're okay with it, I would like to make a video of any of your personal scenarios you guys like to share with me. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you.